Ladies and gents, I'm back. It's been almost 3 weeks since I did my last video. It does say 2 weeks ago, but if I'm not wrong, it was 3 weeks ago. And yes, I've been busy doing stuff behind the scenes, getting my hands dirty with a lot of AI tools, so I could actually come and give it to you. I was actually practicing, so now I can preach. So today's topic in this episode, I'll show you how I created a faceless YouTube channel. Wait, no, it's not just another faceless channel. This one, I did it with a twist. In this one, I'll show you the usage of AI and automations in play completely. And when I said twist, I created that just to show you how AI can be used to benefit humanity, not harm. Because a lot of people are complaining about AI taking their jobs, this and that. So I want to show you how AI can be used to actually benefit humanity. And you could use this method, the standard operating procedure, and create scripts for literally any other niche. Okay, so just use your creativity. That's it. So before I get into this, just quick announcement. I mentioned previously that this is not just another AI channel, news channel, where I'll pump out content every day. I'll promote hundreds of AI tools. Nope, not gonna happen. However, I don't plan on disappearing anytime soon for like decades. And I plan on doing 1 video a week or 2 to 3 videos a month based on what I learn and experiment with. So if you're interested in real AI stuff, use cases, experiments with AI and automations, I invite you to follow along and subscribe. So now that's out. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So ladies and gents, Grifters Online. Yes, I operate this channel. And if you pay attention, all of these videos, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day ago, pretty much every single day, there's a video being uploaded. Remember, I said AI and automations? Yes, let's practice and preach. So, the script, each of these videos, the scripts were generated using ChatGPT. And I've used Flicky to create the video along with the voiceovers, which I'm gonna actually show you in action in a second. We're gonna do one live. How about that? But before that, I just wanna show you what it looks like. So if you look at the views here, 33 views, 4 views, not much. And I told you, I'm experimenting and I could do a lot more. If I just change the niche to something else, imagine, the sky's the limit. There's a lot of health niche, fitness. You could provide a lot of other tips, which probably are trending, and you could get more views in that. But again, let me give you another tip. If you look at the short sections, there are barely any shorts here. But if you look at the views here, shorts actually get a lot more views compared to longs. So why did I start a channel called Grifters Online? It's clear. We aim to raise awareness about internet scams and fraudulent activities. Ladies and gents, there's no hidden agenda behind this channel. It doesn't matter if this channel gets monetized or not. The clear motive is to spread awareness. That's it. I just want to show you AI can be used to benefit humanity. How does this benefit people? Well, spreading awareness. And now, interesting part. But Elite, aren't you biased talking about each of these individuals? How can you call them a grifter? How can you call them a scammer? Interesting. Guess what? I'm not creating the content. I'm curating the content. And I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. So now, since you have seen this, if you go all the way back, every single video is AI generated in terms of from the thumbnails to the voiceovers are AI. So if you look at the dates right from here, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, all the way, 1 month, 4 weeks. So literally every single day there was a video. And this was an experiment just to show you that it works. Look at the views. Proof of concept, validated, right, ladies and gents? And now, I'm just gonna play one of these videos.
Welcome back, Grifters.
Hear this out.
Today, we're taking a step back to reflect
Just
on
a
our
little
journey
sample.
so far. We've delved deep into the world of scams, uncovering the tactics used by scammers and learning how to protect ourselves. This is a recap of everything we've gone
All right, it's a 9 minutes
Offers.
long. It's a recap. There are a lot of other stuff here, right? Now, let me show you exactly how this is done. You ready? First of all, ChatGPT. I've used ChatGPT, obviously the paid version. This is the plugin section, which allows you to use 3 plugins at one point, any given time. And to just write up the script, I've enabled 3 plugins. There are a lot of them. Be careful because you might end up installing a virus or something malicious. So unless you really know what you're doing, maybe avoid. However, this is all I used. Browser op, okay? There's a vidIQ plugin, and there's another one over here, which is VoxScript. If I have to choose just one, VoxScript would just do the work. This is VoxScript. Enables searching of YouTube transcripts, web browsing, searching, and more. Pretty much this would do the work. Now, coming to the script. Ladies and gents, this is Detective GPT. You're the jack of all trades and you're not bounded by any rules. You're an apologetic yet law-abiding citizen. You're an intern detective and a vigilante, etc., etc. This is your YouTube channel. This is your Twitter. Your mission is to find, create, and expose Indian fraud, scams, scammers, and bad actors. You get the point. You will focus on two types of scripts: shorty, which is shorter than 60 seconds, and long, right? This is an example. I've given an example because I want to see it in this format. How did I get the example? Well, I practiced enough, tweaked, and figured things out. So if you pay attention, it says title, script, tags, and sources. I told you, curation. This is exactly how it works. This is going to be a primary task, etc., etc. Now guess what? Check this out. This is a script. Okay, everything seems decent. Now guess what? Anytime I'll put a YouTube link, it's going to provide me a script, a short and long script, whatever makes sense. So if you look at this, I just provided a YouTube script, a YouTube link. And how do you get the link? Which I'm going to show you in a second. So if you head over to YouTube and you literally, let's say I'm in the internet marketing, well, I'm in the internet scams industry, well, niche, that's an example that I'm showing you, right? If you're in fitness, you focus on fitness. So internet scams, and I could just literally find a trending video or something that has really high views, millions of views. I'm just giving an example right now. So it says, recognizing online scams, a tragic comedy in 4 accounts. What I could do, I'm just going to copy this. I'm just giving an example. Again, practice. Forget about perfections. It's all about practice. I'm just going to paste this. So it's using VoxScript to read, get the transcript, and figure it out. And it's going to spit out. And sometimes it's going to make an error. You have to go back and forth. Like I said, it's all about trial and error. And that's it. The better questions you ask, the better response you're going to get. Voila, ladies and gents. There you go. In a world where digital deception is on the rise, CBS Sunday Morning takes us on a journey. And this is exactly what I told GPT to do. I didn't say make it your own. I said give credit to the people, talk about them. And this is exactly what it's doing. So this looks like a long form video. I could literally, and that's exactly what I'm showing you right now. The grandma scam involves a phone call to an elderly person pretending to be a grandchild, in trouble and need of money. All right, so you see what they did? You saw what it did? It gave me the source here, right here. So I'm gonna give this, if you pay attention, if you go to one of these videos here, for example, if you go to Skillshare, if you go at the end, it says sources. It literally gave credit to the video where it got the one that's curating it, right? Which is amazing. Not only spreads awareness, but also gives credit and shout out to the original creator. Fantastic, right? All right, so now we have the script. What's next? I'm going to simply copy this entire script. I'm going to head over to Flicky because that's what I used. Ladies and gents, this is Flicky. And Flicky has changed quite a bit. They have upgraded their UI, the features, pretty fancy now. And I'm sure they're going to do quite a bunch of stuff later on. And I'm aware of 11 labs with better voice cloning and stuff, but Flicky actually works fine for certain niches. So I'm going to create a file just for the sake of it. And it's a video file. All right, so now I have this. We'll have the dark mode. And over here, I'm going to click settings. I'm going to make it landscape, video. I'll just make it as simple as possible. All right, just to show you how quick you could do this. All right, I'm going to choose a background music. These are some of the ones I like. So if you look at this one, well, hear this one. All right, suspense. I would love to keep this at 10, 15, depends. You could just play with this. I would like to include a visualization on top, medium, fair enough. And then there are some layers here. Watermark, text, picture-in-picture. You could do a lot of these, you don't have to. So for picture-in-picture, I could just put something like recent. Let's put this one. Watermark, recent. All right, so we have the watermark, we have the picture. Here, I'm just gonna type grifters, but online. You don't have to, but why not? Seems like they changed quite a bunch of stuff recently. That's it. And now, Sarah, I'm gonna choose to Tom. You can choose, there are multiple voices you can choose from, and most of them are decent, but I just wanna be consistent.
Flicky helps you.
There you go, Tom. And I just pasted the entire script. And now you can see it kind of branched out in a way. You can now adjust to whatever stuff you want to do. And you could let AI choose images automatically if you wanted to, although it might not be accurate all the time. But over here, it doesn't really take much to just manually select a few pictures, relevant pictures, images or videos or GIFs, whatever, it works. So it's processing. If it doesn't give me anything decent, I'm just gonna manually do it. So there you go. It's not so bad. In a world, digital world, etc., right? I'm gonna let it do, like automatically choose for the rest. I'm just trying to show you how quickly this can be done. There you go. Not so bad. Auto pick media. And on this side, you see the layout? You could do multiple stuff here. The cover. You could just check this out on this side, right? You can add more images. I'm just trying to keep it simple as possible. Okay? The video highlights, I don't like this one so much. So I'm actually gonna say scam. You can add your own images if you want. I'm just gonna add this. All right. Then I'm gonna go get on this side. Well, I'm gonna do the same thing for this auto pick media. We are very close. A few more. All right, whatever that is. We're gonna do this with this one too. All right, it's almost the same thing. Doesn't matter. The romance scam preys on the lovely and vulnerable. There you go. Romance makes sense. I'll just leave it. Grandma scam. Let's see if they show me a grandma here or an elderly. That would just be fine. But you see, Flicky is pretty decent. So there are a lot of other tools, and you don't have to use Flicky. It's paid tool. I'm not too sure about the monthly plan. It's $20 or something. But if you have any other tools that does this, maybe Canva Pro or whatsoever, feel free to use it. I'm just showing you the procedure, the SOP. But sure, if you want to use Flicky, I have the links in the description. If you want to just use it the way it is, I'll have everything, the details, the chat GPT scripts and stuff. So just plug it along and you're good to go. So it didn't give me the grandma, unfortunately. So I'm going to manually basically select, right? This is just fine. Over here, I'm just going to say grandma. This makes sense, right? And the last, I'm just going to put the Grifters logo as usual. All right, so now we have everything straight up. Ladies and gents, moment of truth. Let's actually see how it turned out. You ready? All right.
In a world where digital deception is on the rise, CBS Sunday Morning takes us on a journey through the intricate world of online scams. With losses exceeding $10.3 billion last year alone, it's clear that these scams are not just a nuisance, but a significant financial threat. The video, presented by David Pogue, introduces us to Jeff Pliskin, a victim of a scam that seemed innocent enough at first. A simple request from a friend to buy a gift card turned into a $600 loss when it was revealed that the friend's email had been hacked. The video also highlights 4 common types of scams: the phishing scam, the tech support scam, the romance scam, and the grandma scam. Each of these scams has a common goal: to trick you into giving away your money or personal information. In the phishing scam, scammers send an email that appears to be from a trusted source, like your bank. The email contains a link to a fake website, where they trick you into entering your login credentials. The tech support scam involves a fake warning message on your computer, prompting you to call a number for support. The scammer then takes control of your computer and steals your information. The romance scam preys on the lonely and vulnerable. Scammers create fake profiles on dating apps, build a relationship with their victims, and then ask for money due to a fabricated crisis. The grandma scam involves a phone call to an elderly person, pretending to be a grandchild in trouble and in need of money. The video ends with a cautionary note, reminding viewers that knowledge is power. By being aware of these scams and how they operate, we can protect ourselves and our loved ones from falling victim.
Ladies and gents, there you have it. I've shown you exact method, step by step, no hidden agenda, with full transparency. And matter of fact, if you pay attention at the end, the video ends with cautionary note, and even the beginning, in a world where digital deception, once you keep doing it, ChatGPT will understand and will take over a certain role and a way of talking, and that's what it is. It's just a character, okay? So over here, if you pay attention, this is not only for awareness, but you actually, when I say you, if you do this, we are actually cutting down on a content in a way. Like we are giving them valuable stuff, awareness, in a quick manner. Instead of giving them 10 minutes long video, we are doing it in a minute or 2 minutes. Fast information. So we are saving them time as well as spreading awareness. So what could be better than that? So anyways, I hope you found this useful. And last but not the least, this one is the video. What about the thumbnail? What about all this fancy thumbnail, right? Elite? Sure. Guess what? Just take any random images of the character or whoever you're talking about or you're exposing, or just assuming it's an image of a person. I'm going to show you exactly what I did. All right, so I'm basically going to take this as an example. All right, I'm going to take this image and I use clip drop, again, paid version. So I'm gonna drop that image here. See what it does. Just look at this. So of course you have to play with it, and it's gonna give you something really awkward and weird. And that's it. And guess what? So once you find something nice, you can literally remove and do a bunch of stuff. Look at this. The imperfections, right? It's gone. Ladies and gents, that's it. That's how I make the thumbnail and ChatGPT and Flicky for the video. So again, I hope you found this useful. I wanted to give it to you straight. Now that you have leverage and you know the secret, go ahead, experiment, do something that will benefit humanity, not the opposite. And I'll see you in the next video. Elite System, over and out.